Here's the question, will Slice of Life leave its Olympic?
Oh my goodness!
We move on from looking back and we go to the future now. The future imminently is going to be another fantastic fight. What have we got in the arena for us today? Ah, yes. The wonderfully named Bread Dead Redemption 2. We're reliably told that Bread Dead Redemption 1 was in fact a toaster.
Yes, so a slight upgrade here by the fact it isn't a toaster. And we'll see if it is a good functioning competitive machine very soon.
Well, on that, I mean, apparently this is not their basic setup.
Yes.
They've got an anti-spinner wedge on the front.
Yeah, so less bread puns here, more don't get destroyed by a spinner, but nevertheless, they still play on that theme.
Talking about puns and whatnot, that arm on the front there is called their butter knife, I believe.
A butter knife, yes.
We like that, and they're against Slice of Life, so we've got a slicer and bread. It's good.
It's all just written in the stars, isn't it?
Isn't it just a little bit?
You could not write this script.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Oh, immediately involved, and there is the horizontal spinner being spun away. My goodness.
My goodness, indeed. The two robots clearly terrified about a horizontal spinner, both trying to bum rush it.
Oh, a Slice of Life is just being absolutely targeted here, hitting off of everything and sparks flying every 2 seconds.
7,
My word.
6.
We've got ourselves a count out there, starting from Soundwave.
3,
Slice of Life still
2,
very much alive.
1.
And now it is the battle of the bread in there, to say the least.
Yes, bread versus slicer. It's never really gone the bread's way before.
And Bread Dead seems to be having trouble on one side. You might say it might be Bread Dead on one side. I do apologise.
No, I think that's entirely fair. But here's the question. Will Slice of Life leave its Olympic?
Oh, my goodness.
Colossal hit as the limping bread nearly hurled into the pits.
And Bread Dead Redemption maybe Arthur Moore gone after this hit. Look at it limp around. The wedge is flailing. The side is limping. Slice of Life is still spinning and looking to finish this off for good. Oh,
I think the bread might be toast.
Hey, well done.
Thank you very much. Oh my word, is there any mercy at all? That's the real question.
Well, Bread Dead is still limping along. It's still making itself a known presence. But Slice of Life is looking absolutely dominant here.
Good Lord. Bit of a gyro dance as Slice of Life takes it out on the arena as well.
Oh. Just temporarily there, Slice of Life was a bit dormant. Bread Dead Redemption is just determined to keep going here. The bread will not be ceased.
Oh dear.
But now, just as I say that,
9,
that's one way
8,
to get your bread
7,
caught in a
we have been
6,
counting
toaster.
down, sadly.
4,
The
3,
audience applauding.
2,
They
what
believe
a
it's all
fight.
done.
eliminated.
And it is over. Your winner of the third fight, Slice of Life.
Wow.
Wow. We get some interviews with our teams later. I would love to hear from anyone out of this arena. And I would like to know if the bread will make another appearance this weekend, considering how it's looking right now.
Yes, that is quite a repair job, to say the least.
Robert's here saying, it will. It's going to get, it's fine.
Lovely.
It's all fine.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, activate.
All right, then Slingshot straight away out the gate, so another drive's working. That's something.
That is something indeed. We wait for the weapon ominously.
Oh!
There it is! Perfection for once.
We got one flip out of it. That's something.
Has Euphoria won by the fact the other two are completely dead on each other?
Oh dear, that was one flip. Oh, we think the Bread Dead Redemption is caught on the link of Slingshot, which has managed to immobilize both in one hit.
Now, Will has had bad luck. That is ridiculously bad luck. That is supremely bad luck.
It's skill. You're right, Andrew. It is skill to land perfectly on a link. I think, are we saying that that's a win for you, or are we pausing and restarting?
Okay.
Fantastic, thank you, JT. So our fight referee there, we're going to unstick them. It's just a whiteboard match, so we want to see a bit more. Okay, let's restart the match in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
And that is not the most promising start I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's happening again.
Slingshot may well be very dead, but let's see what Red Dead Redemption can do. I mean, there's quite threatening wiggle sticks that Euphoria's got there.
Now, I've seen weapons in my time. I'm not really sure what that is.
I think that's a mating display.
I think it might well be. Like, there's a way to wave to your partner. I don't think that's quite it, but it might be devastating waves. Has it won?
10,
Oh my god, I
9,
think the wiggle
8,
sticks have proved
7.
wildly successful.
Oh, wiggle them more, that's it.
Yep.
The win will come with the wiggle.
We want dazing and confusing from you, Euphoria, please. The bread may have come back from the dead, but I don't think it's getting redemption.
Yeah, these are the most interesting engagements I've ever seen. The wiggle and the sit down from the lifter.
I can't wait to see the super slow-mo of this fight. It's going to be absolutely breathtaking.
I think we are watching the super slow-mo.
You're right, Nick. We keep flirting with getting Red Dead Redemption counted out.
Yeah, just drawing us in. Euphoria buzzing around the arena still.
Still bits just flying off here.
10,
Just
9,
sums up the day, doesn't it?
It does seem to be. We're all feeling the same way as Red Dead Redemption, limping along,
10,
bits falling off.
9, 8,
Now the counting out is
7,
officially happening.
6.
And Euphoria
5,
might finally
4,
have its moment in the
3,
sun in
2,
this exhibition
1.
fight. There it is.
Eliminated.
Give it up for Euphoria! Yes, this is the Whiteboard Tag Team match, and what a way to start. It's lifters versus spinners.
Yes, Combustion and Inertia X versus Euphoria, finally looking functional, 10. And Red Dead Redemption.
Yes, I think it's fair to say Euphoria and Red Dead Redemption both going through extensive rebuilds yesterday, and both looking very good for it. Although I'm a bit concerned how they're going to look after this fight. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And here we go, the spinners spin up and it's Red Dead with the first contact there with Combustion and standing up well, that rebuild.
Absolutely. The box rush really your only tactic when it comes to starting against these things, but the death hum of both of these wheels getting up and going.
Oh, Euphoria lined up Combustion and then Inertia took it from the side and delivered a meaty hit.
Big hit there. Bits go flying, parts of Euphoria everywhere, but the tussle in the corner here with Red Dead Redemption has left the toaster.
10,
Toast, I'm afraid.
9,
Red Dead Redemption
8,
flailing but
7,
not moving, and now
6,
Euphoria's front
5,
wedge airborne
4,
and flailing,
3,
but
2,
on its last legs maybe
1.
as the vertical spinners
Eliminate.
swarm.
Euphoria quite cleverly tapping out when facing those two spinners. Very good idea. It's best to leave with a robot rather than just a pile of nuts and bolts.
Again, credit to Euphoria and Red Dead to even get in there. They have had to go through extensive rebuilds, and the fact we saw them for even 30 seconds was very impressive.
No, fully agree. Put up an incredible fight. Red Dead, of course, getting that first box rush there and absolutely tanking a hit from Inertia XL, though that may have led to the later kind of disabling of itself.
All the losers from those tag team fights earlier, they're in there together for one pairing winning here and going through to the semis. I do fancy Euphoria and Red Dead, but we'll see.
No, I agree with that one. Although WTF Bot has surprised us in the past. Thumbs all round. Let's get it going.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. activate.
So the weaponless kitchen grill coming in and immediately pinning itself to the arena wall.
Interesting technique. Let's see if it works out for them.
10, 9.
We're getting counted out, so
8,
that just leaves
7,
the two
6,
tag teams, Bread
5,
Dead and Euphoria versus
4,
WTF Bot and Spinnery.
3,
And it looks like
2,
Euphoria and Bread Dead are
1.
really pushing that aggression as they've got their opponents in the corner.
They certainly are pressed against the arena wall, hassling, and Euphoria lining up another lift, and that's very cleverly done. Perfect spinnery, balanced. Oh, but balance is back into play.
I mean, perfectly balanced, you see, just flipping straight back there. WTF Bot not looking that happy and healthy there, dragging his weapon behind it. Euphoria taking the advantage.
Is Bread Dead okay? Bread Dead seems stationary.
There's certainly a cable hanging out the back. Maybe that's a receiver. Maybe that's a really poor part of the drive.
WTF Bot is hanging by a thread too, and out.
And out it goes.
Eliminated.
Perfect spinnery versus Euphoria now. Although Bread Dead back from the dead.
Yes, indeed, and there is Perfect Spinnery's lovely little saw flailing away at the top. This is going to take a turnaround and a half now.
It certainly will, although it looks like Bread Dead's limping now. He just left
10,
Isaac behind. Euphoria,
9,
a
8,
very experienced
7,
driver behind a very good
6,
machine. I wouldn't want to be in that
5,
student team right now.
4,
And just
3,
seconds now until
2,
the shredder
1.
comes into play as well.
Eliminated.
And there it goes.
Bread Dead eliminated at exactly the same time as the shredder comes to life.
And Perfect Spinnery just hanging on top of Euphoria there, which is now going to prize it up again. And a slam. And crashes back down. But Perfect Spinnery just cannot get any space to breathe. And that is certainly not a space to be.
Pit.
Euphoria clinches the win for it and Bread Dead Redemption 2 through to the tag team semis.
Not bad at all there, Euphoria. Out of the arena and a pit in one match. Very good. All right, after that shocking win from Will and Henry, the brothers, we move on with yet another team death match. This time, the bread is in the oven and ready for a bacon.
Yes, well, in the minutes leading up to this fight, Euphoria was planning a convoluted 2v1 strategy.
Yes.
Euphoria was going to be alone in there in the arena. Bread Dead has made it. How much functionality, we don't know, but it moves. Okay. Good luck either way.
It's going to be present and
Moral
at least
support.
a shimmy and a shake. Bit of a wiggle. We'll take that. And against those two, we have the wider one, absolutely the wild card, I think, of the competition so far. And Ravager.
Yes, you never know what you'll get from the wider one. And we'll see how, I mean, this whole tag team thing has been very up in the air, and now the favorite's gone. I mean,
Well,
they're going to be playing the third place playoff as well, so we'll see them again. But
Oh, I wouldn't want to be in that playoff.
no, but this for the final. We'll see how it all comes together in a minute.
Absolutely. I think each one of these machines has kind of shown great potential throughout the weekend, but also shown maybe not at their best all time. So we'll see what we actually get out of this fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect for something like the tag team, where it's just all unpredictability. Your teammate can bail you out and cover for you too, help you where you maybe fall a little bit short. And yeah, the wider one is back again. So let's see what we get.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Tag team semi 2 is underway, and immediately the wider one gets underneath Euphoria. That could have been really dangerous there. Ravager finally gets into the arena and with some mobility.
And it's
Oh!
Euphoria having an absolute nightmare in the pits there before. After being knackered, Ravager able to just kind of sneak up there on Bread Dead Redemption.
The wider one has absolutely sheared its own weaponry there, by the way.
Yeah, oh, that's where those bits are from. Oh, wow, yeah, just a bit. The Bread, though, back from the dead and hoping to kind of show a little bit of life in this fight.
The wider one just giving the free hug, just guiding it towards the top left corner, while Bread Dead seems to have real bad issues on the right side there.
Certainly does. Ravager's weapon also seems to have been immobilized. It kind of glanced the back of Bread Dead, and even just that managed to knacker that weapon, I think.
Yeah, so we have drive lost on one side for Bread Dead, weapon gone for the wider one, weapon gone for Ravager. could be a bit of a war of attrition now.
Certainly could be. I think that was counting as a pin against the wall there. But the wide one again keeping that aggression on, giving the Bread absolutely no room to rise.
Bread Dead turning, but again, limited maneuverability. The wider one in full control here, despite loss of that weaponry. And Ravager is just kind of hanging out and chilling in the middle of the arena.
Having a great time, enjoying being in the limelight. That's understandable. But that's another, I think that's the third pin in a row there from the wide one. And here we go for another one, just really demonstrating that aggression, I think.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Ravager currently was spinning more on its wheels there in a circle than the weapon was, so that's always interesting.
Well, there we
now
go.
The Shredder is in action too.
Yes, let's see if the wider one can maneuver its opponent towards that arena hazard. Although, I mean, Bread Dead technically is moving.
It is, it's
incredibly
shuddering.
slowly. Oh dear, those big hugging arms of the wider one, slowly but surely moving their opponent towards that Shredder.
Yeah, and Ravager casually drifting
8,
closer towards the arena hazard, by the way. Be a little bit careful, guys.
It does seem like they are stuck in that whirlpool.
2.
But that looks like it'll be that.
Elimination.
And by elimination, the winners there, the wider one and Ravager. I mean, quite an explosive match at the beginning there, at least.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, the team competition is now trundling along. I mean, I don't know if it's bravery or foolishness from for Euphoria and the Bread to be in against these two. It looks like it's foolishness. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Okay.
Economy. It's going to be interesting. That being said, though, Will and Henry behind Synthesis and Haywire did upset Combustion and
They
Inertia
certainly
Exile.
did. But that just means they'll probably be angry here. So, yeah.
Oh, I think Michael and Will have certainly got something to prove at this point, haven't they?
Yeah, this might be ugly.
Certainly could be. That being said, the last fight we had showed some upset. So
That is true. Bread Dead's in there as moral support at the very least, so it could be.
Or as a
That's good. It's going to work. 7th time lucky.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we expect 2 pittings in 20 seconds from Bread Dead.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got nothing but faith here, confidence, moral support is what we are.
Exactly.
You know, that being said, Euphoria, we can see it's incredibly low. Great lifter on there. Good roboteer behind it. I mean, they've already pitted their fair share of robots in this competition.
And themselves in the pit, but yes, I get your point.
That is true. That is true. On money's on bits of Euphoria and Bread Dead all over the floor in about 30 seconds, but you never know.
I'd imagine so. But we'll see. It's for 3rd place. And it's going to be getting underway now.
It is indeed.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Away we go, and 7th time lucky for Bread Dead as it gets straight into the action there.
Oh, Combustion upended in the far corner there.
Combustion repeating what it did earlier in destroying everybody's hearing.
Oh dear, Inertia helped Combustion onto its wheels, but in the process upended itself.
Yeah, that spinner never got going, and now they may well be down to 1. Incredible.
9, 8.
Another upending there from Bread Dead.
4,
Euphoria and Bread Dead on the verge of something amazing here.
Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm seeing here.
7.
The 2 vertical spinners
5,
overturned,
4,
one a bit louder than the other.
2,
But this could end in an amazing victory here.
It is. Oh, too little, too late, I'm afraid, Combustion. Isaac there with Euphoria and the Bread Dead Redemption team. Absolutely euphoric, as you'd imagine.
Yes, that's one way to put it. 3rd place, amazing job. They pulled that one out of the bread oven, maybe.
Very, very impressive. I mean, there you go. Yes, another surprising result for this Sunday's competition.
Lining us up perfectly for the climax of the day. More surprises to come, maybe?
Absolutely. I would not be surprised. All bets are off, I think, at this point.
Definitely, yes. I was never a betting man anyway, but now more so.
This proves the point, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, for your viewing pleasure, the whiteboard of the non-spinners-ish.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. So The tag team guys, some of them had fun, and now they want to return. There's 4 of them in there, along with Slingshot as well, to make us 5.
Yes, one of the spinners in there have either been deactivated by their own accord or through fatigue. So this is going to be a rather interesting battle of the lifters and flippers.
Yeah, should be very high jumpy.
Agreed. We've got the thumbs left, right, and center, which means that this whiteboard match is about to begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Immediately, Euphoria going for Synthesis for being punished by Bread Dead.
Oh, interesting to see the teammates now turn on each other and doing it without any hesitation as well.
Oh, wow, we have tires flying already off of Haywire. Oh, and a flip there from Slingshot.
You could say the tyre went a little haywire itself again.
Certainly could.
Oh, Slingshot close to flying itself out there.
Oh dear, that's not a position that Will wants Slingshot to be in. Slowly closing, can itself right itself?
Yes, it can, as Euphoria and Bread Dead continue their civil war in there.
Hate to see it, but also kind of enjoy it as well. Haywire getting into the side of Bread Dead with that hammer arm.
It really is relentless between Euphoria and Bread Dead. Now Haywire in between the two of them. As Slingshot tries to get going again too.
Tires everywhere. Let's see if Slingshot can get a good hit and a lift on one of its opponents. Euphoria, though, grabbing with that grappling lifting arm.
Absolutely, and Synthesis now in a tangle there with Bread Dead, who now gets herself free. Slingshot again, overturned for an extended period. Is that finally its goose cooked, maybe?
I think it might well be. It looks like the Shredder's up to speed. Another arena hazard comes to life.
Slingshot now back on its wheels with a little bit of help in hand in there. All part of the fun, though.
Yeah, it's very sportsmanship like that. I mean, this is absolutely chaotic. Who knows which way it's going to go?
Synthesis and Haywire engaging again. Euphoria and Bread Dead. No, Euphoria's left Bread Dead alone and then come for Synthesis itself.
They're no longer left on this match. Interesting to see the brothers have a go at each other.
This one has flown by. Every machine's been active. Synthesis is now inactive. Euphoria with a decisive push there into the pit. And then look at that! Oh, nearly immobilizing Bread Dead in an amazing way.
A lovely little handstand from Bread Dead to get out of that one.
Very balletic indeed.
Oh, Euphoria pressing the advantage there, nearly pitting itself in the meantime, though.
Haywire now feeling the force of Euphoria itself, spinning around on that one-tired machine.
Oh dear, we've got ourselves
is gone.
in the pit. Only about 20 seconds left now on this fight.
It's been a really good one, and these 3 remaining were the 3 main contenders still.
They were
Time
indeed.
ticking down.
10 seconds left now of this fight. Only 3 remain. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cease. Please give it up for your whiteboard contenders. Fantastic display. I mean, who do you think, Nick? Who won that one for you?
I think Euphoria will have the edge there. Nice pitting, just generally very active and aggressive. But yeah, it was a good, fun fight, that one.